Good morning everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening. Amigas, amigos, friends, loved ones, everybody supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for supporting me. Today I gonna show you all my flowers around my yard. So I gonna tour you around. If you want a year-long flowers, you can have it, and things that have a poison also in your yard that you are not aware of it. So let's start it. And this rose is from my cuttings from knockout rose, and I put them in the bucket. The good things in here is you can cut them in February and you can put them directly on the ground and they will grow. It costs $16 a bucket like that. So I tried to grow it on my own. This is red and this is pink. There is a reason why they blended with pink and red flowers. This is from my cuttings. These knockout roses can grow in Texas really good. I don't know everywhere, but it is here in Texas. So this is in the north side of the house, and see how tall they are, taller than I do. So this is really a good rose, even though they don't look beautiful like the other hybrid roses, but this will grow in your yard and you don't have to worry about it. No, not much watering or not much taking care of, because they are self-sufficient and they are self-cleaning. I mean, self-cleaning means if they bloom, the bloom will die and it clean up itself, and the other side will grow some more. So let me show you how they do. So here they bloom. When they bloom, this gonna die, and then it clean up itself and it grow some more over it in these sides, like this one. See, when they bloom, this gonna die and it cut off itself, and there's another bulb coming out in there. Now is the time to show you this. I don't really know what's the name of this, but don't ever put it in your flower bed because they are taking it over. See, they bloom pretty, that's their bloom, but it's really hard to get rid of them, even the seed, because they taking it over and covering it, my roses. The name of the rose is Bibbap. Bibbap is pretty, and they bloom it in a bunch. And this is Rose of Sharon. This year, I think they bloom every year, but this year I don't know what happened. They all just disappear. And this is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, they come back every year, and the seed that falls on the ground will grow also. And it's kind of annoying to me because it's really hard to get rid of the root. The root is too big, but the flower is pretty. So if you want to plant this kind of 4 o'clock, just throw them out where the wild is. And this lantana, it also come back every year, and they bloom till fall, and you don't have to take care of them. You just plant them and they are growing, and they grow wild also. So actually you can plant it early in spring if you don't have one yet, but you have to choose a place that they can grow wild, they can grow big. So here it is, lantana. the bird like to eat this, but I don't know. But this lantana, orange color, this is kind of like a little hydrangea. And this is another color of, and right there, they all just blended together. This year, East Texas weather in the mid of July is 72 degrees this morning, which is abnormal. It's not usual for us to have 72. I've been here for 21 years, and July, this is the coolest month of July I've ever had. This is Crepe Myrtle. The color of the flower is pink. I haven't mowed down that black-eyed Susan over all around it, but if you want to plant that bloom in July, this is the one you have to plant. They are pretty and not pretty much to take care of, so they grow on their own. So I'm back the next day, and I mowed that black-eyed Susan all around that crepe myrtle so it will look pretty. And it's just like that. It gives him a freedom to grow, and it looks better. So this is a pretty flower in July, and I love it. My mother-in-law planted this, and I'm just an inheritance to all her flower, and I love it because I don't have to spend much money to buy flowers. Okay, that's another kind of crepe myrtle. It's kind of like a violet pink or light pink, but they are growing like a tree, and it's in the backyard, so I just let them grow like that because it creating a shade during the hot afternoon sun, so I just leave it in there. It's a lot of trees that we got it in here. Zinnias. The butterflies love it, and this is a perfect video for that butterfly sucking all the nectar from that zinnia, and I love to grow them. And also, I don't know what kind of bees is that, but he is also sucking all the nectar on the zinnia. So zinnia is a pretty flower in summer because I love looking at them. And this kind of, old-timey zinnia, they bloom big. And what I do is I save them, flower seed, and I just throw them on the ground in the spring. And this is my favorite color. It's rose pink, or they call it fuchsia pink, or we call it dark pink, or whatever you call them. I love them zinnias because it attracts butterflies everywhere, any color. And this is kind of like hard to grow sometimes because they like water. And look at that yellow butterfly. So I have to water them in the summertime a lot because they will wilted. So zinnia is, there's another yellow butterfly. I never seen a yellow butterfly before, but this year they have. And they love zinnias, and I love zinnias also. And this is castor beans. They said it's poisonous when you cook them. So I have green castor beans and I have red on the other side. It's right there. And the bloom is pretty. And this is coxcomb or rooster comb or whatever you call it. They are pretty also. It is a dark pink. I like dark pink. And the seed is just throw them on the ground and they'll come back every year. And they grow, grow. And I love it. This is angel trumpet. They come back every year also. And they bloom like a trumpet, white and yellow. And they are pretty. So I keep them, all those who are coming back every year, so I don't have to replant it or buying expensive plant. This is canna bloom. This one is really taking over also. So if you want to plant this, just plant it where it's wild, so they just grow it on their own. It's really hard to kill. It's really hard to kill. But they are pretty. There's a lot there in the Philippines, but this is kind of like a tropical side for me, and that's my banana. And there are different kind of bananas. I think it's a different variety, but I don't know if they can ever bloom and bear fruit because winter time is coming. But that's pretty. It's only $6 in a big pot, so I got it. I love plants. Alright, this is a daylilies. They bloom pink. And also the good things for this is in summertime, all them leaves, they stay till winter time. And they are really good in putting all around your trees like I did. So this one is really a good one because they'll come back every year. You don't have to take care of them. You don't have to buy every year. They will come back really good. This is a pink one, and there is another one, another color right here, and this is kind of like a striped white and brown. Okay, this is alamanda. Alamanda, they have a lot growing in the Philippines. When I had my vacation 3 years ago, they had a lot of this, and I wish I have some. And then when I'm passing by Lowe's, there they are. I found it. It's kind of expensive. It's $16, like a little bucket, but it's worth it. Let me see if they can survive with the winter time, because this is my first time to plant them, so we'll see. But they are pretty and yellow like a trumpet. Alamanda. This is a passion fruits. In the Philippines, they eat them. So I don't know, this one they cannot make it here in America. frozen, they won't make fruits, but they are pretty. I have sunflower. This is my biggest this sunflower is bigger than my head. And this sunflower is a Russian mammoth sunflower, and the birds liking it. So that's the reason I plant sunflower like this, is to have the birds enjoy eating them. So that's some of it. Here are this one have two or three bloom in one stem. So that's the different one. That's a pretty also. That's another kind of sunflower. And look at this. This is a bunch in there. Let me show you. Let me take Okay friends, this is the last one. If you see plants like this growing on your yard, kill them because they are poisonous. The name is poison ivy. Some people are allergic with that. And alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching my flowers, and I hope you learned something, and God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.